I have simulated 100 years of Major League Baseball. That is a very long time. You want to put it into how long it is in terms of examples, and let's put it this way. Everybody who is currently playing in Major League Baseball right now will be dead. Now, why did I do this? Because I wanted to see what this league will possibly look like in a century. What will happen? What will change? Will the records be broken? How many World Series trophies will franchises have in a century? What will the history books say is basically the information you need to find out. So I have done this. It has been done. It has taken forever to simulate up until this point. I thought I was going to break the game. Welcome to the year 2124. There is not one familiar face that's going to be in the league now. That's just kind of weird and strange. There could be like grandchildren of people. Imagine if there's like a Mike Trout Jr. Let's put it in terms of 20 years is around, I don't know, that's probably longer than average, but let's just say that 20 years is what you can possibly play for a good career. There's probably been like 5 generations that have gone now. So everyone's gone. Everyone is underneath the dirt. In terms of everyone even watching this right now, we are also all dead. Most important thing is to look at what happened. Since the league has been changed and just when it began, 2024, 100 years ago, what is every franchise looking like now? Well, the Toronto Blue Jays I just noticed this, and I'm not even bullshitting. I was hovering over the Blue Jays for all of these years. They didn't even win a World Series until like the 80th year. In fact, 2 of them were in the last 5. The Chicago White Sox also have 5. I have no idea. They may have won 4. I don't know if they had, how many they had. Cleveland has 6. Wait a minute. Did they get nobody inducted into the Hall of Fame in 100 years? Cleveland has nobody in the Hall of Fame. Or wait, no, that's wrong. This is just for last season. Holy shit, the Detroit Tigers have 7, or I don't remember how many teams had stuff. The Kansas City Royals have 6. Man, one thing I did notice is that the Minnesota Twins were like one of the best teams in the American League. They were winning a lot, in fact. It was very weird. The Angels have only won 2. The A's have 13. The Mariners have won 3 World Series championships in 100 years. Rangers have 8. The Braves, what was that, 5? The Marlins have 7. The New York Mets have won 8. The Phillies only have 4. Christ, the Nationals only won once. Cubs have 7. Reds with 9. They actually, I think, won quite a bit, I think. The Brewers have 5. The Pirates. I don't know how the Pirates have suddenly become like one of the greatest teams ever. The Cardinals have 16. The Rockies have won twice, so that's something. The Dodgers only have 9 compared to some other teams. The Padres have 1. And the Giants have 12. Wait, where are the Yankees? Wait a minute. The Yankees did not win once in 100 years. In fact, they are legitimately the worst team in the American League East at the moment. This is weird as shit. It took 100 years for the Yankees to finally be terrible. I have noticed something, and something that I noticed was very much something that was important. Out of every single record, no matter if it's single season or the entire career, there was a record broken in the century that just took place. Am I saying, is a century 100? I think so. Monte Beltre has set the single season record for most saves in a season with 64. To put it into context for how much that is, or how many that is, I think Francisco Rodriguez had 62. Mariano Rivera had 53. 64 saves was broken in 2062. I love how it says for the home runs that the San Francisco Giants instead of the person. Season is going to be played. The 21-24 season will be played. It's going to be what the hell is going on? Who is the best? Who is the best players, most importantly? Because that's important. That's an important thing. Actually, hold on. There may have been something I missed. Yes, wait, hold on. The MVP award for the last 3 seasons has gone to 3 people. The Cy Young has also, okay, apparently Will Zimmerman is who we have to look out for. I think the Jays play this guy. This motherfucker is good because he's won 2 Cy Youngs in the last 3 years. Holy shit, holy shit, Sandy Reese is apparently the best player offensively. Well, look out for the Mariners. Rookie of the Year is not anyone that I've noticed, or there's no one I've noticed. Holy shit, Sandy Reese is unbelievable. So Sandy Reese is just amazing, right? He's just very good. The Angels, if they don't have our Gold Glove pitcher, never mind. All right, well, we have a talented individual at first base for the Astros. Same with the Royals. The Mariners are hogging up the old trophy category here. So is Sandy Reese. This guy won a Gold Glove and is one of the best hitters in baseball. Sandy Reese might be like the next Barry Bonds or some shit. Randy Ruffin for the Astros has just hogged up the Gold Glove category. And what the fuck is going on with the Mariners? Silver Sluggers consist of another Mariner. There's no one. Sandy Reese has won the Silver Slugger Award twice too. He might be inducted into the Hall of Fame shortly. A lot of Philadelphia Phillies have been winning awards. There's another person who's won twice for the Brewers, has won 2 Gold Gloves. Sam Colum for the Cardinals has won 2 in the last 3 years. Aaron Lee of the Reds, okay. Jess Kelly. Is that a woman? Russell Huffman. The Reds are hogging up the old award category in the National League, it seems like, and the Brewers. That's what I'm noticing. And the Phillies. Who the hell is this guy? Jimmy Douglas is apparently the greatest hitter in the National League. He's won 3 Silver Sluggers in the last 3 years. I guess if that Sandy Reese guy is incredible, he wasn't the best in the World Series because he did not win the World Series MVP last season. Sandy Reese, okay, Sandy Reese is 36. He might be done soon. He doesn't even have a lot of power. He's just kind of, I guess, someone who is, who can you compare him to? We're gonna simulate to the draft, and I don't make any moves because this is not a me take over the league type shit. It's just a what the hell is going to happen type thing. You sim to the draft, and then when it gets to the playoffs or something, I may have to bandwagon. Although the Jays look like they're going to be a very strong contender, they're probably, hopefully, will make the play. I've seen weird things happen. I noticed once that they did not make the playoffs after winning the World Series, so that's not a guarantee. It's looking good. It's looking very promising. Yes, I see a very strong season happening for the old Canadian squad. Who's the All-Star voting? That'd be nice. This Hank Little guy sure is good. I noticed him. He was on a lot of awards. He's from Jamaica. Is that rare? Is it rare to have somebody from Jamaica in Major League Baseball? Very weird to see how this game did not even just break down and completely combust my PlayStation. Third base, Howard Armstrong for the Jays is also very talented individual. Looks like a creepy person. Looks very intimidating a little bit. Might be hide your kids around a big white van type thing when you see this guy on the street. Holy shit, this guy has 98 fielding. I have never seen somebody with fielding like this since Cal Ripken Jr. possibly at shortstop. This guy is only getting better too. To the playoffs it is, right? Yeah, there's no way this team is not making the postseason. They might not have the greatest record ever, probably, or maybe, I don't know, maybe a 90-win season would be nice. Yep, I think it is gonna happen. They might actually have a chance to win close to 100, so they might be, man, the Toronto Blue Jays have only taken 100 years. It completely changed. It took the New York Yankees 100 years to be terrible, and it took the Toronto Blue Jays 100 years to be consistently good. The postseason for the 21-24 season has been set in stone. It's the Angels versus the Mariners. It's the White Sox versus the Red Sox. And the Pirates have been completely incredible every single time you even open up franchise mode in this game. Holy shit, the Padres made it. The Nationals, the Rockies, the Reds, the National League has changed forever. The Dodgers are not in it. The Braves, teams that are well known and people recognize, and whatever strong ass, the Phillies, they're gone. Oh, they're there. Shut up. They're f***ing right in front of my face. But it's not like, this is not common at all. There's no team maybe besides the Phillies who would be consistently in the playoffs. I'm in control of every single team because why not? It's not like I'm rebuilding some type of specific team only or something. I don't know what team I'd rather use. The pitching matchup we have today is Robbie, oh, he's given me a very bad example of trying to transition to the next screen. Robbie Ball gives up a 2-run home run. He's going up against Mr. Ross Fry. That is another bad first inning from a starting pitcher. The battle of the Sox, I guess, is what this is. I mean, yep, another home run. Where's this? Wasn't there someone from the Red Sox who was considered incredible as a star? I think it was. It would be incredible. Another run scores if someone's like grandchild was in the league and I didn't even realize it. I need to probably take him to, or I guess that'd probably be impossible to find out. Holy shit, why is this guy still in? If it's the last name, then let's look for someone's last name with Trout, Harper, or Judge or some shit. This guy has the worst batting stance I've ever seen. Dan something. This might... That's probably the only way this guy is getting on base. Get jammed. It barely lands fair. That is a tie baseball game, and it is the 9th inning. Mariano Cabrera. Well, I know that this guy's parents had a plan before they named him. One of the greatest for each side of the baseball this guy was named. Barry Trout. It would be the equivalent to that almost. Mike Bonds steps up. This might end it. Shouldn't I be using the other team? In a situation where the Toronto Blue Jays have made the postseason, to help out a fellow American League rival feels wrong. Actually, you know what series would be very interesting to play in would be the Angels versus the Mariners. The Angels in the postseason, I feel like, is almost must-watch baseball because it happens so rarely. We're going up against one of the greatest ever for the Mariners right now, right? So if the Angels even have a chance of winning, it's going to have to be the greatest offensive performance of all time because this guy, holy shit, they scored already. Maybe this guy will decide to not pitch well and give the Angels a chance. There's going to have to be money given under the table from the commissioner for the Angels to succeed. There's going to have to be corruption. Illegal activities will have to take place for the Angels to win anything. It is 2-0 in the 4th inning. The Angels, or the Mariners have done nothing. They have 1 hit through 5 innings. Dwight Major, as I'm sitting here talking about Hank Little, is pitching insane. He is almost 6 innings, or oh, God. He almost just not did that. He did not look good in that inning at all. Get him out, get Rico Gonzalez in there, and let's see if this guy can at least hold off the win. In the top of the 9th inning, the Mariners have a man on second base with 2 outs. It is over. I will say that if I want any team to win that isn't the Blue Jays, it's probably the Angels. Why is the Angels logo different? What happened? Apparently I think this is the alternate logo or something. I was going to say, did they rebrand the team without me being aware of this? Because that is not the same. That one looks better, actually. I feel like if the Angels want to do any type of rebranding, then just take that one. Take the one that they've already given you in this game. This is the same thing that's happened last game. It really is. The Angels are going up early. The Angels pitcher is looking incredible early, actually. Mason Singh, the greatest ever. He has not given up anything. Oh, he gives up 2 runs. Nice. It's the exact same thing, except we're a couple innings earlier now. The Angels have scored. The Angels might be very good. I think I did notice a lot of Angels players on awards lists, so maybe this isn't just some type of a fluke. Eldon Marmion was that guy's name. That was incredible. How is this even a chance for the Mariners to be in this? It is legitimately 5-2, and the hits are 14-2. There shouldn't even be a possibility of the Mariners winning this. I guess that game I tried to save the Red Sox meant nothing. The White Sox have won the next 2 and have moved on to face the Royals. And it's the Angels versus the Toronto Blue Jays. I am 100% shitting my pants now. It's gonna have to be 100 years go by for you to hear that sentence. The Los Angeles Angels are going up against the Toronto Blue Jays in the fucking postseason. It's going to be Mark Self versus Brian Velez. It's going to be a bloodbath. It might be. It's two powerhouse offenses with, I think, decent pitching, and they're going up against each other. So Blue Jays are on fire. They've hit 2 home runs in the first 2 innings and have gone up. Sound like Tweety Bird on ecstasy over here. 2 guys on, 2 runs score for the Angels. Why is every game like 3-2? I think every game I've gone in has started out 3-2 in the first couple innings. I have the window open, and I'm scared to death that my neighbors can hear every word I'm saying, but you know what? The hell with it. Jesus Christ, this guy's good. Get the starter out. How did he run out of stamina so quick? Holy shit, we have completely fallen off a cliff. It is 5-4 now for the Angels. We're up 3-0. It's tied. This is going to be one of those series where when the game is done, there will be blood, there will be gore, there will be feces on the baseball field. I need to save the team. Look at this guy's mustache. Christ, 100 years have gone by and I can see things have changed. The only thing that hasn't changed is apparently Rogers Center looks the same. No reconstruction, no updates to the field. How is this building still standing actually? The weakest single ever hit. Sandy Reese is stepping in, and holy shit, I can tell why he's a machine. This guy has a very intimidating batting stance. Yeah, this guy is legitimately the white Barry Bonds. He looks very intimidating. And he just does that? Well, if you could possibly fit a complete human scalp through an anus, then mine is definitely in my own. This would have legitimately been a comeback if that double play wasn't hit into. Marlon Graves steps up to the plate. He is very interesting looking. Not the tallest individual, and that was probably the most obvious ending. Well, we just won a World Series last season, and to go out against the Angels would feel very wrong. Be like if you saw a pelican eating a stick of deodorant. We have Bryce Donalon. Man, there's some very weird names now. I guess we're kind of fitting with the times here. There's a lot of strange looking individuals. There's some strange people with mustaches. There's a lot of interesting names. People are shaped differently. This really does feel like it's a new century over here. Okay, well, I need to do what I didn't do last time, and I need to not blow the lead. Bryce Donalon needs to be somewhat of an ace in this game because someone needs to be, and we're up 3-0. It seems like it's quite common to go up 3-0 and to blow the lead, and we just had the bases loaded and didn't score, and that is definitely going to be the momentum changer. That is twice in, I think, 2 innings, and there's been... Yep. Look at that. Kevin Wines. Oh my God, is that? I have really not seen anyone's names like this before. Yep, here we go. I thought that was the Angels. It is 5-2 in the 9th inning. And it looks like I didn't even bring my closer in, but I guess who gives a shit. This Juan Feliz guy is looking pretty good. It was being told that this Sandy Reese guy is the greatest ever. I haven't seen him do anything, I don't think, since I've even joined the postseason. It is huge. It is massive. And now it's time to go into a postseason game in Anaheim. I miss when this team was called the Anaheim Angels. Looks very weird. The Angels are up. They're 2-0. It's 3-0. This guy fucking sucks. Or not get him up, get him out immediately because it's already 5. It's 6-1 now. It's 7-1 now. It's going to be 1,000,000-0. Robert Feldhaus. The lighting just changed in this room. It looks like a coke basement. It would be nice if someone could come in the game and not give up 1,000,000 runs. Apparently, I have 3 closers actually, and they're all 90 something. Get anyone in there who can actually shut the door. That guy was, I think, the best that I had. Oh, I smell the comeback. It's 7-4 now. It's only the 6th inning. It's 7-5 in the 7th. Regardless of what the score is, yeah, it's 7-6. I need to save the season. This is why is the reliever coming in from a spot where there's no door? This is a very, very, very huge game to win. Luis Chacin is in. Oh my shit, I'm not going to be able to see the baseball. Probably should have left it into the hands of the computer because they do a much better job than me. But if I'm going to test my skills, now is the time. It is... Why did he... He looked like he was playing more towards the hole. Where is Mr. Reese? He was batting second a couple games ago. Well, we're gonna need him. If he's coming to the plate now, I've never needed anyone more. Here he is. Sandy Reese is 1 for 4 with a double. This guy is roided out to the max. He is on so many steroids that if you legitimately just poked him with a toothpick, he'd start leaking down his left leg into his cleat. It's only a single. It's a big single, but if you have your best guy up who's capable of hitting... Actually, that guy didn't even have good power. What am I talking about? It's deep. This mode is awesome. That will get everybody in the... Look, you can see everybody sitting down in the outfield. This baseball game has turned incredible. It is a base hit down the line. It could be a double. You run, you move your ass. Would have been out by 10 feet if it was online. Good job, Caillou. Richie Marmion is still in the baseball game, but he, I think, is my best closer, so I'm leaving him in. He's a little bit tired, but who gives a shit? You leave him in, you pitch like you've never pitched before. Do what the background advertisement says. You throw the high heat, you get him swinging every single time on the high heat. You take the toothpick that was inserted into the leg of Sandy Reese, and you poke it into the eye of the... I hit the base. After something like that happens, where's the wheelbarrow that carried Rob Manfred's dead corpse to his graveyard? It's the greatest curveball ever thrown. Something about a day game is making me feel more energized. Those night games will just get you sleepy over here, but wow, that was amazing. It's down to the last strike. Holy shit. It was completely roasted foul. What a win. What a comeback, actually. Michael Daum is going up against Mr. Mason Singh yet again. He is completely... How does that make sense? Didn't he just start like 2 games ago? This is a game that would be nice to be won. It's always nice to clinch series at home, but you can't risk it. You need to win on the road, and that's what the team might have a plan to do. It is... Nope, it's not 1-0. It is 1-1 after Michael Daum gives up 3 singles, followed by a... This guy is incredible. Juan Feliz is someone apparently I was not looking at and considering to be the best. It's 4-2. This is crazy. This series is just offense. Oh, they brought in Kevin Wines. Michael Daum is... Wow, he's not doing that well. We are not using the closing pitchers too much because we should be. I mean, they're the only ones who are in the bullpen who are really good, and I haven't used them yet, and they might be the only ones who can get some damn outs over here. Terrence Lasnewski? Jason Martins is in. This guy has the whitest last name ever. How is this guy tired? I just brought him in last inning. Well, we need Keith Martinez now to get a 6-out save because every other my reliever is gassed. Well, I think it's probably best to say you never use him again. Into the 9th inning we were in and blown. Mickey Gosselin steps up. Wasn't a swing, asshole. Go to hell. Burn in it. Burn in hell. This guy is a singles machine. Old school baseball is taking place. The leadoff man can hit singles and singles only. He does have speed, apparently, from what I'm saying. Oh my god, I might steal. I think that said 92 speed. Actually, that wasn't even close to what it said. I think that says 62 speed. Why is this guy slide stepping? If there was no outs, I would consider bunting. No, I did not. I may have done it, but it's fine. Pinch runner for... What? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I pinch run for the guy on first base? The go-ahead run is on second. He showed up. Sandy Reese does have power. Well, if you're a fan of the Angels right now, that guy was dead. Jermaine Braun is giving me chlamydia right now. He just threw 3 pitches and I didn't even come close to hitting one of them. This guy is insane. What the the hell was that? The Angels, what is the series? Is it 2-1? I don't remember what it is. I think it's 2-1. So if the Angels do not come back in this game, it is over. The season, what is this guy doing? This guy didn't even swing once. Did he just threaten to murder the umpire? Holy shit, we have an ump cam? I think the Toronto Blue Jays might be the next dynasty over here. They, for God's sakes, have the best offense, or one of them, and their bullpen. That was like a foot outside. You can take the spirit out of Angel Hernandez's body, but if you're talking about baseball, his spirit will always still exist. What were the Angels doing in that inning? They didn't even attempt to try to hit the baseball. They just gave up. They gave up on their city. They gave up on the fan base. Christ, I'd run on the field and kill everybody. Apologies to the Los Angeles Angels. The Toronto Blue Jays are simply in the middle of creating the best dynasty ever made. It is the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Chicago White Sox in the championship series. Sentences that will never possibly be said are being said. The Phillies have advanced. It's the Phillies versus the Padres. Mark Self goes into the first game of the... Isn't there someone better than him? I didn't use my best starter last game. Why is he pitching? That's weird. Maybe he is the best pitcher. I just don't realize. No, he's not. He just gave up 3 runs. He's not. Mark Self looks like a criminal. He should be arrested for criminal activities. How the fuck is anybody tired? We just had like a 3-day break. This is not looking promising. Nope, this is not looking good at all, actually. The White Sox might be the team of destiny. If you're going up 6-0 against this team, it's going to have to be a huge comeback. It is currently 6-0 in the bottom of the 9th. Gene Almquist has entered. And of course, the 9th man is leading off. Caught and chances ruined. Some of these guys are throwing unbelievably hard. It's concerning me. Very much concerning me. 99 this guy's throwing. Well, that's just not fair. How did he just threw like 3 pitches that were 99? Who the hell's this guy? This guy hasn't even played yet, I don't think. Did someone get hurt? Oh, I think I'm in trouble. Gene Almquist and the Chicago White Sox will not be taken lightly. I'm trying to pull off the second back-to-back in franchise history. It's not looking very good. I'm worried. I'm worried about the future of the team. And the Chicago White Sox have taken game 1 so easily. There really wasn't even a point of showing up to the field and watching the game. No, this guy was even worse. I don't even know what starting pitcher for this team. I don't even know if there's any good ones. The Toronto Blue Jays, okay, it's 1-0. They might be just carried by their offense and their bullpen abilities, because I don't see anyone on the starting mound who is doing incredible so far. It is 2-0. Yeah, this is a bounce back game for the ages. It's 6-0. I can't even keep up with the sentences. An ass kicking followed by another ass kicking, just on the opposite end of the ass kicking. And that was bad. A 3-run home run has been hit from the White Sox that get him out now. Felix Ramirez, I think, is really my only reliever who isn't a closer who's considered good. Another 2 runs have... It is over. It's completely done now. There's no chance. The series is now tied. Was this guy hurt? I swear to Christ, this George, whatever his last name is he was hurt. Because I swear he's my best starter, and he was not pitching in game 1. So I don't know what happened to him. Alvin something very weird. I've seen so many last names in this that I've never seen before. Alvin Allert. Well, this might be the first game where there's not more than like 50 runs put up, because it's 1-1 in the 6th. It's 1-1 going into the 9th, possibly. Yes, it is. What? Oh no, 2 singles and I just brought one of my best pitchers in. It's depressing, it's terrible, and it should never happen. Oh yeah, we just had the bases loaded in the top of the 1st and no one scored. Tell me this series is over without even speaking a word. It's 1-0. If this game, oh yeah, it might be, oh my shit, it's over. Michael Daum to the gulag. 3-0 in the 3rd inning, and he's almost completely gassed. It's time, yeah, it might be time to bring in one of those closing pitchers who are 90-something overalls, because if you don't shut the door now, This series is done. Keith Martinez, I think, was the... Yeah, oh my God, what did I bring him in for? He was the person who blew the game when it was the 9th inning. We didn't even score. Holy shit, Batman. It is almost over. It is 3-1 in the championship series, and it's back to Mark Self. This guy is 0-1 with a 7.56 ERA in this series. I don't know if that's this series or the playoffs. If it's the playoffs, then it's probably done if it's the playoffs. Here, hold on. No, don't wear the alternates. Wear the aways. We're getting some bad luck. Wait a minute. Go back to the actual road jerseys. We've been wearing the baby blues, and it seems like it's been giving us bad luck. Where's the away jerseys? I have no away jerseys from current. I am believing in somebody I shouldn't be believing in. It is 1-0, and Mark Self has completely made me want to already kick his ass. If you give up another run, you make a move immediately. You can't go down by more than 2 runs in this, or otherwise it's over. Kind of bouncing back. He's only given up 1 run in the first, and then nothing since then. We were at least threatening. And of course, no one scored. Paul Denson. I haven't even seen this guy yet, I don't think. He's been the greatest. Oh God, it's Gene. Gene Almquist is in the game. I may have to join this. I should have joined. The bases were loaded and no one scored. This is possibly, again, someone came out of the... There's no door. It is the top of the 9th. It's the bottom of the order, and I need to score at least 1 to tie it. How... Man, the fucking Chicago White Sox have the greatest bullpen ever. Everyone has a strange and weird delivery. This guy just looks like he doesn't have any... This guy just looked like he had no ounce of clutch in his body. Just none. Pablo Lugo, it's up to, well, as... What? Do it. Do something. Do I have a pinch hitter or something? This guy's not doing shit. I have no lefties on the fucking bench. Nice job managing the team. That's 91. It looks like it's 100. Scary as hell taking anything because the umpire could call it a strike. Damn it. It's now down to Mickey Gosselin, who is the 9th man. Nice job. What? This guy is pissing me off, kind of. Ah, where? What the hell? This guy is the Ricky Vaughn haircut. Wanted to go back-to-back. What are the chances? What are the odds? The team was amazing. There hasn't been one starting pitcher who I felt good with using. The Philadelphia Phillies have beaten the Chicago White Sox to win the World Series. I honestly could have gone into it, but I'm done. I'm completely just de-energized from what I just saw. There's no point. Just pissed off. Actually, it probably would have been motivating to go in and use the team that kicked my ass, but they lost anyway.